So I forecast this to be the most wildly entertaining game of the weekend. I think it's going to be an instant classic. You know what this matchup reminds me of?
What?
Broncos and Ravens back in, what was it, 2013?
Whoa.
Remember that?
That game was very good.
I think you're going to see a similar result.
Let's not get crazy now.
Possibly overtime. I see it. Two defenses that are potent, but have the tendency to allow points, and two of the most high-powered offenses in the entire league.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Houston Texans have proven that they can go to Arrowhead and prevail. They did that this year in October. I think they have the potential to here. However, they are facing a more confident Chiefs team now.
Yep.
They have more of an edge that they have. Patrick Mahomes is now at full health. Mm-hmm. And let's face it, the defense is more stingy than it was last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that they're, overall as a team, they're starting to find their peak at the right time in contrast to last year. I think that it'll be an amazing game. You'll see some heroic plays from both Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes.
For sure.
But ultimately, I see, in possibly overtime, 38-34, Kansas City Chiefs go to the AFC Championship for the rematch with the Ravens.
That'd be quite interesting. That'd be quite interesting. I'm excited for this game. I have a lot of respect for Deshaun Watson. He should realize that he's very lucky to be in this game. Due to the fact that Buffalo had the game many times and just couldn't figure out how to finish it off. But yet again, it's Buffalo, so, it's all you Bills Mafia. Stop crying about it. It's over. Get over your damn self. Kansas City is going to win this game at home because it's Patrick freaking Mahomes. Okay? Like I said about Ryan Tannehill, Patrick Mahomes. Deshaun Watson's good, but it's Patrick Mahomes. Tyreek Hill is probably going to have 2 touchdowns, I ain't going to lie, because there's really no one on that defense, especially that secondary that can cover him. Houston doesn't, they don't do it for me. I don't like Houston because they're they're predictable. They're not exciting. They can be once in a while, but very rarely. Sometimes, and when they win, it's usually a sneaky win. It's never a dominating win,
I mean, they dominated against the Patriots, but for a half.
Right.
And then the Patriots closed the gap.
That's what I'm saying.
They never completely dominated.
Right, it just doesn't happen. So,
yeah.
Kansas City at home in the playoffs, the lights are going to be too bright for Deshaun. Not too bright for Deshaun. Not Deshaun. The Texans as a whole.
No light is too bright.
Because Deshaun Watson is a great talent, and I will give him credit for that.
The light's going to be too bright for Bill O'Brien, is what you mean to say.
Yeah, which...
Going against Andy Reid?
It always is. I love Andy Reid. That fat man is a great man. Kansas City, I'm going to go final score of 34-31. Let's go KC, baby.
Now this game will cap off the divisional round of the playoffs this year. It's a rematch of the 2015 NFC Championship, which was a remarkable game. And I think that this one will be as well. I think that we have a dynamic Russell Wilson Seahawks team going up against a team that a lot of us have been uncertain in despite their dominance this year.
Yeah.
The 13-3 Green Bay Packers. I think that they're a situational team. I think that occasionally Aaron Rodgers has some incredible plays downfield to like Valdez Scantling.
Yep.
And it's temporary. Like they have these agonizing dry spells for like I'm telling like 2 quarters where nothing is done. No points are scored, and you cannot survive against the Seattle Seahawks. They've been very underrated. I'm very tired of people disrespecting the Seahawks. They're a depleted team, but I'm going to retain my faith in them because they were my original Super Bowl pick. They're not now just because of how depleted they are, but I think that they will go into Green Bay and prevail. The only thing that's holding them back is the conditions. Because I looked it up yesterday, and it's going to be a frigid 25 degrees when the game kicks off, and it's only going to drop because we have a 6:40 kickoff.
Well, they should be happy that it's a 6:40, not an 8:30.
Yeah. Well, it's still going to be cold. It's going to be dark.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean...
And for the frozen tundra, that sun's in. I mean, you can tell from experience, it is frigid outside.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you play in the NFL, so you know what, big guy, get over yourself, right? So you're going with Seattle?
I'm going with Seattle. I'm going with Seattle by the score of 23-17.
Well, bud, this might be the game. this might be the one where, honestly, I think I'm also going to go Seattle.
So I hope that we don't go one. By the way, we went 1-3. We picked all the same teams last weekend. If you can see the videos.
Wild card was.
We had a rough weekend.
It was tough.
It was rough.
It was tough. Happy but tough.
Yeah. Some games I was obviously very disappointed about my Patriots.
Oh yeah, that was.
I loved the Texan game. That was fantastic. I loved that they won.
You know, there was nothing better than sitting in a room full of Patriot fans and just rubbing it in. Because they were just crying like a bunch of babies.
You know what? I'll be honest. I accepted the reality. I mentally prepared myself for it beforehand. I know we took it roughly.
Yeah. But
we had a few tears.
In this game, Lambeau is iconic this time of year. It wouldn't feel right if there wasn't a playoff game there, I would say. Aaron Rodgers, honestly, Green Bay's been the team this year to where it's kind of been... You know, they just aren't. You don't hear a lot about them as much because it's. I don't know. They were a weird team this year for me. I don't know. I don't really know what it was. It was just a different feeling of Green Bay. Seattle. When you get down to the goal line, all I gotta say is, run the goddamn ball.
That's it. Just run the ball.
Run the goddamn ball. Stop passing it. Stop trying to be goddamn fans because you have Russell Wilson. Yeah, he's good, but my lord.
I love you, Pete.
I don't know about that. I can't keep doing that gum chomp crap that he does. But anyway, Seattle, 24-21, real close one. It's going to come right down to the end, I think. It'll be a hard-fought game. I think Marshawn has a solid game. Yet again, he's getting in the role of it. Although Seattle against Philly last week was a tough week for Seattle. They didn't have a great game by any means. So
but I think they'll improve.
They need to bounce back this week and have a way better game than they did last weekend. So, but yeah, I'm going Seattle. You're going Seattle, and Seattle Lambeau.
I think we can both agree that the Seahawks are a very underrated team. You know what else is underrated? Orange peels.
So is milk. Brian, would you like some milk?
Get that away from me. Get it away from me.
And that's how I feel.
That disgusting shit away from me.